Bullet Club for life.
Alright guys, immediately back for another episode. We're going to be doing Lucid Dreams Come True by CM Punk versus Rollins versus Roman Reigns, guys. WrestleMania 41. His moment was ruined by Paul Heyman, but now you can change history and help CM Punk earn the big win on the night when he finally got to main event WrestleMania against the one looking to burn it all down and the one true chief. Let's get to it, guys.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE. From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins. You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
14th appearance at WrestleMania, the 3rd time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City. From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in 264 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry, marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ula Fala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ula Fala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ula Fala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling. Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him, this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns. Oh, fisherman suplex!
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. When Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
He is looking to do some serious harm. And he moves in for the cover. The pin is broken. That could have been it. Oh, my! Oh! Loving blow.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk. Watch out! Wow! Cross body!
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him. Spiked by that DDT.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Into a neck breaker. DDT! This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
There's the sling blade.
Seth dodges that attack.
from Reigns after that. Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. What a kick out at 2.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Oh, what an axe handle.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal. Finds the roll-up.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reversal. Shoulders are down.
Got him in the corner now.
Ouch.
Oh, what a kick. Boom, step ahead there. Caught the leg. Got him caught. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
Bang, what a move.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Oh, that had to hurt.
Reigns with a schoolboy, muscles his opponent up and a powerbomb.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Oh, man. Got out of the way of that.
Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
Put into the corner. What could be next? Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. Big time height on that kick. Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt now.
Oh, what a right hand!
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Jeez, a painful looking chop. Rainbow flex. Oh, driving the elbow. Whoa! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
We knew this one was...
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Shoulder down. Could this be it? Oh, just like that. He stops the referee's count.
Yeah, he was not willing to chance things at all.
Reigns turns that around. Reigns finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Went for the kendo stick, and the rats will quickly follow.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
The cover for the win.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
This match has been incredible. And looking Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Huge kick connects. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend. CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man CM Punk in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of his sleeve in Las Vegas.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh!
One arm hooked.
Face first, driven down. He quickly slides into the ring.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Oh, GTS.
That spells doom for Rollins.
And going for the pin. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Gentlemen, we are witnessing history in the making here.
What an incredible match this has been. Boom! Drop kick from behind. Ouch. With the counter.
Reigns drops his opponent with a snapmare. And a big boot to the kisser.
Reigns gets cleared out of the ring. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. Reigns was waiting for that.
Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
Get this back into the ring now. Oh no, hitting the bullseye with that chair. Ooh, great anticipation.
Rollins drops his opponent. Roman might have him. What a match this has been. What a...
Seth is down for the count. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Continue the CM Punk showcase with Bret the Hitman Hart versus Shawn Michaels Survivor Series. CM Punk becomes Bret the Hitman Hart. CmHart, and need your help to change history and prevent the Montreal Screwjob from taking place. Alright guys, let's get to it.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is gonna happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of world wrestling entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising to meet his end.
Throwing caution to the
taking a fight to nowhere.
Wrong move at the wrong time, directed at the wrong target.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Some showboating from Shawn here.
Finally serves him right for running his mouth.
Watch out! Through the air! And connects! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
He carried around now.
Crashing down with a Samoan drop.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Scoop slam!
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Oh, what a response. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. Back into the ring here.
He climbs back into the...
Beautiful O'Connor roll for the victory. Think it's over.
The champ looking to retain.
Shoulders up.
He's really making this a fight now.
Landing the uppercut.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We can go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
Picked up and popped down.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults if you have a...
Figure four. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Figure four.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold. And into the corner he goes.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
The ring post, figure 4 leg lock applied. Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Side Russian leg sweep.
He's got something in mind. Lights out. DDT connects. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such a...
And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
While tucked down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally tucked down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Crossbody. Disheartening position for HBK.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. The sharpshooter's locked in.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, he cuts it off. Shawn showing he's not out of it.
Good chance for Michaels to regain some composure.
And Bret gets countered, and he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command?
From the top. Oh, the high risk gave no reward there.
Oh, neck breaker. The Hitman staying on the attack.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Michaels turns that around. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Good reflexes from him there. Connecting with the crossbody.
Pin to decide the championship.
Come on, ref. You're missing a perfectly valid pin attempt here.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Ah, foot just stomping down. Specifically targeting the leg.
The Hitman with both legs trapped. Can Hart step through? There it is. Sharpshooter applied.
And you can see him struggling to break it. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Reversal into the backbreaker.
A fierce offense.
Michaels now looking to put the final nail in the Hitman's coffin.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Rolled into a crucifix.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE
uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Alright guys, we are going to continue. We got CM Punk versus Cactus Jack, ECW Hardcore Heaven, getting extreme with the Hardcore Legend. They competed in different ECW eras, but now CM Punk gets his chance to cause havoc during its prime. Falls count anywhere, and Cactus Jack will use that to his full advantage. But you decide who will come out victorious at Hardcore Heaven. Let's get to it, guys.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan. Basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW world champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence sky high. You gotta be kidding me!
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Avoided any damage there. Struck with a calf kick.
He's going for the pin. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. Rotate down against the cover. Hold it over. Versus it. Shoulders down. No, a kick out.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
He gets back into the ring.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad that match would... Wait!
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
This one is still anyone's game at this point. Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard. And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Oh, what a kick.
Well executed suplex.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
And he's able to avoid that offense. A DDT drives that head into the ground. God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
a steel chair. Boom! Right on target.
Oh, man, look at Cactus Jack's face turning into a mangled mess.
Reversal. And that turns things around. An elbow will break that up.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Dangerous intentions on the mind of the madman, Cactus Jack. And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Ooh, rake of the face. That is agonizing.
That holds back Cactus Jack's attack.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
and nobody home on that one.
Bam! Down he goes.
Punk avoids the attack. Kick connects.
Standing on production boxes and shipping crates, willing to fight anywhere and everywhere.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
From the top. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
What a roundhouse. Beautiful.
Incoming.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Oh, my Lord. It knew. What was coming there? Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
Taking out the knee. And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
Cactus Jack has nothing but mayhem in mind for his opponent.
Got out of the way of that one.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
And connects with the kick.
Turns it around.
Stopped cold with a clothesline.
Hey guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot. Counter by CM Punk.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Stiff forearm shot. Face first off the hood. And now he's got very ill intentions here. Ooh!
The parking lot is a literal
Cover.
This could be all over.
His arm shot off the mat before one. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Sadistic glee taking over Cactus Jack right about now. Punk doesn't seem to know what's coming. Trying to disable the arm there.
All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot.
Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Shoulders up before two.
Punk staggering, could barely find his feet.
Oh, Jack caught by the counter. From the top, diving elbow drop. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out. Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. Just a beat down.
No good ever comes from fighting on the stage, and this should be no exception.
Connecting on the DDT. He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
Bang! He finds a counter. Jack caught by the counter.
CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh God. The plunge. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. There's two. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose. Punk is
Alright guys, and with that I'm going to end the video. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching, and we will see y'all in the next episode. CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Thank you for watching.